A devastating floods and landslide was triggered by torrential and continuous rainfall from October 3rd to October 6th in Darjeeling Hills and Duars region. The human toll was tragic, with initial reports on October 6th indicating at least 20 to 28 fatalities, including children, which later climbed to 39 by October 9th and 14 by October 11th. A widespread damage to property and long-term economic disruption, which was caused by confluence of intense natural forces exacerbated by long-standing human influence and climate change. The disaster is not an isolated event, but rather another chapter in a long history of natural calamities on Darjeeling and Duars region. To understand it, we'll have to know the geography of Darjeeling and Duars. The Darjeeling and Duars regions are geographically distinct. Darjeeling, known as Queen of Hills, is located in lower Himalayas at an average elevation about 2045 meters and part of young tectonically active mountain range formed by the collision of the Indian and Eurasian plates 50 to 60 million years ago. The mountains are still growing and changing. This geological youthfulness results in inherently unstable slopes characterized by fractured rocks with low shear strength, particularly when saturated with water. Therefore, region is highly seismic, falls under seismic zone 4, experiencing frequent earthquakes that further destabilize the terrain. Major seismic event is noted in 1934, 1950, 1965, 1980, 1988, 2011, caused significant damage to Darjeeling. Therefore, Darjeeling is highly prone to landslide during heavy rainfall. The Landslide Atlas of India 2023, published by ISRO, specifically ranks Darjeeling as highly exposed to landslide, noting it 35th position among many districts. In contrast, the Duars region was formed by alluvial deposits from the Brahmaputra River and its tributaries around 10,000 to 12,000 years ago, extending across districts like Alipurduar, Jalpaiguri, Kuch Bihar, and parts of Darjeeling. This region, known as the gateway to Bhutan, has experienced frequent floods that devastate in vast farmlands and tea plantation. Major floods is noted in 1968, 1993, 2007, 2016, caused significant damage to Duars region. Climate change, the overriding factor. The impact of climate change is starkly visible in the region. The erratic rainfall patterns over the past 15 years, Darjeeling has experienced measurable shift in key climate parameters, contributing to the current severity score of 62. You can check the report in details from AQI. I have given link in the description. The human effect. Beyond natural vulnerabilities and climate shifts, human activities have profoundly destabilized the Darjeeling and Duars region. Five major man-made factors are deforestation, unplanned urbanization, infrastructure development, inadequate waste management system, governance, and political challenges. Let's start with deforestation. Deforestation, driven by agricultural expansion, tea plantation growth, and infrastructure development, has led to significant loss of forest cover. This removal of natural vegetation weakens soil stability and making slopes more prone to erosion and landslides. Unplanned urbanization. The construction of multi-story building without adherence to proper building bylaws or drainage norms have pushed the terrains to its limit. As per the West Bengal Municipal Act, in the hills of North Bengal, non-real estate construction should not exceed 11.5 meters, while relaxation has been given in case of certain government buildings where the height can be extended up to 13 meters. However, that restriction seems to have remained in pen and paper, which is evident from recent reports. Recently, in Darjeeling town alone, 132 illegal construction have been identified by Darjeeling municipality, where the height restriction of 11.5 meters has been violated. In fact, the earlier Ajay Edwards founded Hamro Party controlled board in Darjeeling municipality started the process of demolition of some of this illegal construction. That stopped, however, after political turmoil started in the hills. Following six elected councillors of Hamro Party shifting to the opposition Anit Thapa lead Bharatiya Gorkha Prajatantrik Morcha and TMC alliance, with the latter forming the board. Infrastructure development. Recent landslides have cut off vital roads including the main Darjeeling Silguri route, the Rohini Road, and National Highway 10, highlighting the fragility of existing infrastructure. The ongoing Sevok Rangpur Rail Line project, traversing the seismically active Tista River Valley, has also raised concerns among environmentalists and geologists about its potential negative environmental impacts. Inadequate waste management systems. Poor and inadequate waste management systems exacerbate the disaster risks. Municipalities in the hills lack basic solid waste management units, which has become a major disaster causing factor. Governance and political challenges. The political landscape of Darjeeling further complicates disaster management efforts. The region's dual administration between the West Bengal government and Gorkha Territorial Administration GTA often creates coordination difficulties, hindering unified disaster planning and response. Local municipal bodies and the GTA frequently lack the technical capacity, funds, trained personnel, and equipment for effective slope-wise planning, early warning systems, and coordinated emergency response. The political leaders of Hills are so corrupted that the victims of 4th October 2023 Tista flood are still forced to live in tent-like houses after 3 long struggling years. This time also, state government and local bodies has promised lots of aid and compensation. Let's see will they fulfill or not, or play blame game like always. If you have reached till this part of the video, that means I am doing something that really matters. To support me, please do subscribe, share and like this video, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section.